Alright, so here we are. We're doing practice assignment 9, part 3, number 2. Alright, guys, here's my first question. I'm going to go to Isaiah. Oh, no, Wyman. Your neighbor volunteered you. Alright, Wyman. Which variable do you think is going to be easiest to eliminate, the x's or the y's? You could eliminate the y's, but actually the x variable is going to be easiest. Someone else raise your hand. How can I make those x variables opposite? What's the easiest thing I need to do here? What do you think, Jasmine? Actually, there's a way where I don't have to multiply it by a negative, because you see their signs are already opposite. I just need to make one of their coefficients bigger. Let's go to Sydney. You got it. Because watch right here, guys. If I multiply this second equation by 2, we've got 2 times the negative 5x is going to be what? Negative 10x. There you go. You see, look, that's the opposite of a positive 10x. So I'm successful here. So now I just need to keep doing this distribution property. If I do a positive 2 times a negative 3y, I'm going to get a negative 6y. And then a positive 2 times 19, that is going to give me, it is going to be 38. And it's a positive 38. That's right. Good job. All right. So now I'm going to bring this first equation down here, line it up with my second equation. We have 10x plus 2y equals negative 6. And these guys, they're opposite, so when I combine them, they're going to cancel out. What happens if I take a negative 6y and combine it with a positive 2y? What do you think, Tyler B? Negative 4y. Great job. And then what is a 38 minus 6? What do you think, Siobhan? Yes, I think you're right. 32. You got it. Good job. All right, what's the last thing I have to do here, Georgia? Oh, good job. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 4. And I've got y equals, what do you think, Dominique? It's not negative 7. It is negative 8. That's right. Okay? And it's a negative because if you divide a positive and a negative, you get a negative answer. Very good. All right. So now, Nia, tell me what's the last thing I'm going to do here? Okay. Which equation do you want to use, Nia? First one or second one? Second one? It might be easier to use the first one. Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. Usually I go with whichever one has the positive coefficient, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to use the second one like you said, okay? So we got negative 5x minus 3y equals 19. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this negative 8, because that's what y equals, and I'm going to sub it in for y. And whenever I do that, my equation looks like this. Negative 5x minus 3, here's my parentheses, 19. Inside the parentheses, I'm putting negative 8, because that's what y equaled. And what's a negative 3 times a negative 8? What do you think, Vince? A negative 3 times negative 8. Positive 24, you got it. Yep. Equals 19. How am I going to solve this equation? Let's go to James. What do you think I'm going to do next, James? I'm actually, it might be easier to leave the 19 where it's at. Yes, I'm going to get rid of that 24 because then my variables will be by itself. So I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides. So now I've got negative 5x equals, what is it? What do you think, Noah? Alright, London. It is a -5. Good job. Alright, what's the last thing I'm going to do here? Let's go with Tyler B. You got it. Divide both sides by -5 to get the variable by itself. And I find out that x equals what? A +1. You got it. And so now I'm going to write my answers in coordinate pair format. And that is x is, this is an x. X is 1 and y is -8.